Each week, the card pool expands based on Rush Duel's real-life set releases. But there's a catch. The duels are taking place in Duel Links, where some of those cards don't exist.
So this is the deck we'll be using today. This is Seven's Axel Road Spellcasters. Now this list is very similar to a list that we actually did win a tournament with back when Rush first came to Duel Links. There are a few cards we're not allowed to use in here, such as Splat and Doriado. There is one card in here that is quite an interesting inclusion, that's Shining Shaman. This is because this is kind of a relatively newer card to Duel Links, but was actually released during the first set of Rush. As well as the fact there's a couple of cards kind of missing that we could have included, such as Curtain of Sparks, but we didn't really see much value in it since it's only really going to work with Seven's Road Magician, so it's not going to be live that much, and we're fully expecting Hyla to be on Dragonic Resonance, so Dragonic Slayer is a thing, so having as little back row as possible is probably a good thing so it doesn't get popped and just give free value. So this is the deck, we're feeling pretty good about this. Let's see what Hyla's got for us.
For our inaugural episode, we of course are going to be doing Spellcasters versus Dragons. I have my Dragonic Resonance with Slayer, which was found in KPO1. All of these cards are actually from the Luke starter deck though, including Phoenix Dragon, Twin Edge Dragon, and most importantly, Dragonic Pressure. We don't have any access to the cards you might be familiar with, like Widespread Ruin, or even some of our normal monsters like Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress. I could be running Dragon's Inferno, but I think the only relevant trap card is going to be Curtain of Sparks from Tomato. So Dragonic Slayer has us covered. I decided to build with as many monsters as possible to maximize the chance of Dragonic Pressure landing. The one downside is that we are recording this episode right before Sports Dragon Pitcher is back at 3. So we're only going to be running 2 this week. Off with
How will you beat set 3 pass?
You know, I feel like that's something they need to do in the anime significantly more. They're always summoning out a bunch of random like vanilla monsters in attack mode during turn 1. And I wonder how many duels they just lose because of it. So as a skilled duelist, I did of course draw the Twin Edge Dragon here. And how do I want to actually do this? 1500 times 3 is going to be enough. I'm afraid of a Doriado, so I think I'm going to take the safe route. Twin Edge Dragon, activate the effect, and we'll clear out the monsters with Gravity Press and Twin Edge before getting in for 1600. And there was
so fun fact, I don't actually have access to Doriado.
Oh, right. You do have the cat, though. So, same difference.
I do have
and
the
it
cat.
did pay off.
Alright, let's see if we can try and crack back at all here. I'm not feeling confident, but I think I can clear this board. It will come down to what you have afterwards. We have already taken 16, which is something I don't really want to have done.
Are you feeling
We'll
the gravity of the
Currybot,
situation?
Yuga's faithful companion. Well, let's see how you find this. We're going to go ahead and grab out the Seven's Road Witch. We're going to boost her up using our Seven's Axel Road, and then we're going to use the effect because did you know that walls... Oh, sorry, 1 second.
Googling the chant
Okay,
in
sorry,
the background.
Actually, we Googled it ahead of time. Yeah, but walls, mountains, not even a planet can block our way. Seven's Road Magician. We'll go for the Seven's Road. Summon out our Fire Golem. Go to battle. And then we will start attacking over these for a decent chunk of damage.
Yeah. That is definitely a board clear. But a Dragias can easily turn the tides once more. Unfortunately, I am not Luke. I'm going to lose to Yuga's ace monster, Thunder the Thunder.
I'm never going to be upset about going first, but at the same time, I'm literally playing the deck that needs... I now need to wait for like my 3rd turn to be able to use Seven's Axel Road, which kind of... It's not like the end of the world, it's just a little bit annoying.
I mean, I'm only setting 3 monsters, so you basically are just getting 3 extra cards here.
If I go aggressive and attack, you get the first crack at my life points, which is bad. But if you draw into any of your double attackers, which you should be running about 5 of them, then you could get in for some big damage anyway. If I do nothing, I just get to accrue cards in my hand, which I think is probably fine. I think we're just going to pass. We're going to play it safe.
Interesting. That seems like a pretty good plan to me. Go for it. Because now I get to make up the card advantage, and I'm only down 1 instead of 3.
But we were only stalling until we drew something that could get some damage in, and we have just done that. So I'll tribute 1 for a Torna.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and use 7's Axel Road and boost it up.
You've been tributing off these Mystic Dealers without using their effect. Are you not really convinced he's going to give you a good deal?
Not really. I have quite a good hand, all things considered, so I don't think I need to start throwing cards away.
I see.
So I'm just going to go in and get some damage in, and then we're just going to pass.
Well, even if the Mystic Dealer isn't going to give you any cards, there is an incredible deal available to anyone watching the video. Head to twitch.tv/tomatosaurs and use your Amazon Prime subscription to earn a free sub to the Tomatosaurs channel. I think we need to go with the Gravity Press. I was really hoping to draw into another tribute monster myself. But this is fine, because we do naturally have the Twin-Edged Dragon. Let's clear out our hand a little bit. Picture is set up nicely for later. Activate the skill, and this time, I think this is safe. We don't need to buff the Dragon Sage. Activate Twin Edge and ditch. It's a little bit risky, but I think getting rid of the Phoenix actually does make sense here. Enter battle and swing in. You could hit me with a fantastic Curtain of Sparks to block out the attacks, but it doesn't look like you have it. So what is that face down going to be? Magical Stream, obviously not going to do much if you didn't expect me to be running very many spells and traps myself. So I don't even know if Recovery Force is a KPO1 card or not, though. So I'm really out of options on what else it could be.
And then you know the drill. Not even a wall, mountain, planet. Go 7's Road. Complete and total dominance.
So true. I will say I am running
Spellcaster superiority.
3 Slayer and 2 Dragias, and I didn't find I didn't find any of those 5 cards in either game. So that was a bit of a rough start for me.
That is a shame.
But you have got it. You know, I have seen a few game shows, and usually the final game is worth like 10 points. So really, if I win this one, it's like winning the whole thing.